talked about how important it is for students to generate context, situations, and examples for them to interact with the word to build deep understanding. 3-2-1 Go is another strategy you can use in your classroom for this. Write 3 sentences in this format. Name 3, name 2, and name 1. Let's look at an example for the word fatigue to understand how this works. Name 3 activities that might cause you to feel fatigued. Let's see, hiking up a mountain, or helping a friend move, or gardening perhaps. Second question, name 2 things you feel when you are fatigued. Tired, exhausted, thirsty, sweaty, or pain. And the last question, name 1 thing you do when you feel fatigued. You could stop and rest, or sit in the shade, drink some water, or take a nap. The questions you create should require students to generate examples of things, events, feelings, situations, people, reasons, features, and so forth. It could be anything as long as it lends itself to that word. This activity is a good way to get students out of their seats and interacting with one another. Write the 3 questions on the board, then have students walk around the room, and when you say freeze, they should find a partner, the person closest to them. Partners should discuss the first question for about 2 minutes. Then repeat the process with the next question and so forth. At the end of the activity, discuss all the questions with the class. See how this and other vocabulary strategies are used in WordRader, an online vocabulary game for students in grades 2 through 8. I'm one of the lead content developers and designers of WordRader. WordRader implements the principles of good learning games by leading expert Dr. James G. We also integrated the research of vocabulary experts like Robert Marzano and Isabel Beck. Research in vocabulary and comprehension shows that students need to encounter and interact with the word more than 10 times for depth of knowledge and retention. Let's see how WordRader provides students with multiple exposures in a variety of contexts. For each word, the player sees a word tile that animates the word meaning and puts it in context. Then, the player looks for the sentence that gives the definition of the word. Later in the game, the player sees the same word, but this time in a different type of puzzle and in a different context. The game focuses not only on establishing word meaning, but also on grammar and usage, and the different parts of speech, as shown in this puzzle. The game items also include illustrations that help build meaning in context. Here, the player is presented with a situation described in a sentence, and must choose the word that fits the situation. Then the player chooses the sentence that uses the word correctly. Students are being assessed for meaning, grammar, and usage. Here is the word rival again. In this challenge, a conversational exchange, the gatekeeper uses the target word in the sentence, and the player chooses a response that shows understanding of the target word in that context. The concluding statement consolidates the meaning. Well, that's it for today's how-to tip. Be sure to visit ballad-tie.com/how-to for more activities, downloads, and videos. There are a variety of subjects that we will cover to help you teach English learners. You can learn more about WordRader at word-rader.com. And don't forget to share this with other teachers who might find it useful. Until the next video, bye-bye.